All right, guys. What's happening, guys? What's happening? It's your boy, Top Boy. Yeah, man. Anything at the break of these lows are going to be sales. Yeah. What's going on here? Let me just open a straight up sell here, guys. I'm actually open for the sales here. I'm going to cancel the old order here. I'll have my stops sitting somewhere around these areas here. TP somewhere right around here. Yeah, that'll be the move, guys. That'll be the move. This will be the move, guys. Basically, yeah, I've already planned the trade, and yeah, man, let's see how we move here. Let's see how we move throughout the session here. Entanglement, we too deep to explain it. Say we don't feel it, but then I say we claim it. You pull me close, then you push me away. Stuck in a cycle, can't break either way. Entanglement, met you in a club, now you in my head. Said it was casual, but now you in my bed. We don't call it love, but it feel like that. Hold me down tonight and ghost me at 7 a.m. flat. You got me twisted up, can't tell up from down. Text come through at 2, leave me stuck in this town. I know I should bounce, but your touch got me stuck. Talk about we good, but it ain't that much love. Entanglement, we too deep to explain it. Say we don't feel it, but then I say we claim it. You pull me close, then you push me away. Stuck in this cycle, can't break either way. Entanglement, we fight, we make up, then we do it again. Same cycle, same drugs, tryna fix what's been. You say you ain't ready, but you keep pulling me close. If you don't want a future, why you sleep where I doze? This ain't a relationship, it's a habit I can't break. I know it's toxic, but it's all that I take. You pull me in deep, then you cut off the line. Now I'm drowning in you, and you ain't even mine. Entanglement, yeah, I'm too deep to pretend. Feelings too heavy, but we call it just friends. If I let go now, I'll probably fall apart.
All right, what's happening, guys? Yeah, it's your boy Topboylarry. You know what it is. The vibes are vibing, are vibing here. The vibes are vibing, and we basically locked in here. Yeah, man. Let's push, guys. Let's push. That is the trade. I'm already in the trade here. I'm already in the sales. Let's see how price wants to move here throughout the session. But yeah, man, this candle, I'm basically expecting to see some sort of a move, right? Some sort of a move like this, right? And yeah, wherever we close on this candle, that's where I'll be taking my profits, probably somewhere close to here. I don't know if price would want to fill this area here, right? I don't know if it wants to push all the way down to this level here. Because yeah, volume has already left the market, right? Volume has already left the market, but I saw some nice setup here and I decided to enter this setup. So we'll see how price wants to react right here. Yeah, man, how's everyone feeling during what's this London session? London session vibes here, you know what it is. We locked in, man. We locked in. That's probably gonna be a slow move. Excuse me. Yeah, this probably gonna be a slow move here. Because yeah, volume has already left the markets. But yeah, as long as you have your stop loss, your TP, and all those good things, yeah, waiting for price to potentially do its thing here. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, the full move. Excuse me, guys. Oh, I think I need some water. But yeah, the full move would be somewhere around here. This is where the full move would be. And yeah, potential moves to this area here that would look good, man. This would look good. This would look money here. Looking at the 1 hour here, we do see that we close with an indecision candlestick. That's one thing that I actually didn't I wasn't aware of. Excuse me. Yeah, let's see the 4 hour time frame here. We didn't do a top down analysis today because yeah, I already saw the trade play out. So looking at the top down analysis here, we do see that price actually decided to yeah, it pushed up, right? Every time price pushed up in these areas, we do see rejections, right? We do see a rejection, 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 right? And these rejections are basically telling us that price is basically the sellers are in control every time we come in this area here, right? And we already tapped targets in this area. Price did push, decide to push. But yeah, man, we'll see. We don't know if price wants to continue here. We don't know if price wants to continue lower here or wants to play around in these areas. So just be careful. That's why I went low risk on the trade. This is more like a C risk type of trade here. Yeah, it's more like a C risk type of trade. This is nothing too crazy. Yeah. So let's see how we move here. Yeah, we're currently sitting in drawdown, sitting chilling in drawdown currently.
We not playing cards, but somehow I found a queen. Out of all the hands I've dealt, you're the cleanest thing I've seen. With your pen and paper,
Yeah, this
I can
move,
see you
guys,
drawing attention.
might just take some
Before you
time,
walk
right?
away into
It
your
might
life,
just
I'm
take some
already
time. It might play
invested.
out
Now you got me
after a
quiet,
while, right?
different.
Yeah.
You move calm, but you shift
But another thing is we were still
emotion.
in the range here, right?
I
We
ain't
were still
tryna
in the
rush you,
range.
just
Thing
be
is
honest. If you're
the
leaving,
4 hour,
keep
the
it
daily, and the hour, and yeah, the 4 hour and
you
the daily
know I'm
time frame
tryna do you
basically
right.
looked good to keep
Not
on
for
pushing lower here,
nothing,
right? This is
want
the
you to
daily here. The previous daily
stay.
was
Hold it down, don't
bullish here.
close it
So we'll
out.
see, man, if we
Let me feel
decide
you
to turn around here
again.
and
Say,
push lower.
you know I'm tryna do you
But yeah,
right.
that is the trade that I took
So
here.
don't disappear
So
before
price
it
tapped us
starts.
here, tapped
You don't
us
need to talk loud, the energy
at
does speak.
40.16 here. So let's
You
see if we're
so
gonna push,
dangerous, but you
or
walk in
let's
and it's
see if
even.
price is basically going
Rough
to take us
around the
out here.
edges, you smooth out all the corners. Now I'm second guessing if I ever knew what love was. You move like you know something I don't know yet. I say one thing, but your mouth ain't said it. I catch you staring when you think I'm distracted. If you want me to read it, then don't be so patient. Late night conversations, no time for the surface. You tell me what's real, why the world keeps on cursing. I ain't got it all
Yeah,
figured,
guys, the
but I'm
lives
here for
are
the
gonna be
process.
different from
If you
now.
with me,
My
let's
live
roll.
sessions are going
I'ma
to
walk
be
up
a bit
beside you. I
different.
see how you
I want
never leave.
to
Things get
basically get
reckless. You
more
don't
of
fold under pressure.
a
You just
group,
get
right? I want to get more
careful
of a
with
group. I
friends.
want to get
World
more
full of
people who are
talk and
actually
no
in tune
action.
and
So yeah,
who
you
want
got
to
me
create
stuck
a
on
real
the same
community with me, right? Who are
attraction.
willing to
Let's
be a
go.
part of this
I'm already ready.
trading journey that I'm
So
taking here.
keep it
So
slow.
anyone who
Forget it.
is
I see
interested is gonna have to follow
that
me
you
and
ain't
actually watch my trades
I'm here
in
for
real
that.
time. Watch me trade in real time.
You
People
know
who
I'm
are
trying to do
actually
you
interested.
right.
So
Not
those
for
people,
nothing,
I have
want
a
you to
seat for you. You just
stay.
have to follow
So
me
don't
right there on one of the platforms there, and yeah, we'll trade together.
disappear
And I will teach you guys how to
before
trade
it starts.
at a small fee. Yeah, all I want is only serious people here. Um, yeah. I have decided that I'm no longer gonna give my trades for free. Give up my trades for free. No more giving out trades for free, guys. Unfortunately, that is the chat for me. I have already set up a whole system, a whole trading plan for you guys. I've set up like everything, like literally everything is just, on a silver platter. Join the membership and be a part of the game, man. Be a part of the team here. Yeah, I already have a Discord actually placed in for anyone who wants to be a part of me. Yeah, the Discord channel is there. Everything is there, guys. Everything is there. So yeah, let's see how we do on this candle here. Are we still gonna push lower here? Obviously, yeah, the sells are still valid for me. The sells are still looking good for me. It's just that price is currently, yeah, having a hard time moving here. Volume is already out, right? Volume has already moved. Yeah, volume is already out of the markets. We do see that volume actually played out around somewhere around these areas here, and now price is basically possibly going to consolidate here. But yeah, these cells pushing lower here. Obviously, my profit is gonna be somewhere around here. 80% of the trade is gonna be taken somewhere around these levels here, and potential moves lower here. So we'll see. We'll see. Are we gonna move here? Yeah, the cells are still looking clean here, guys. Cells are still looking money here. So we'll see, we'll see. Let's see if we have any news here set up for us. Do we got news? Do we got news? What is the date today? What is the date today? 20th. All right. Yeah, we're basically going to be having news around 2:30 here. Yeah. You see this area here, guys. This is where um yeah, more trades are coming, right? More potential wonderful trades will be. So you guys make sure that you are subscribed and you are tuned in to my session for 2:30 and yeah, 2:30 to 4 p.m. here. We do have CPI here today. Yeah, guys, this is like a C trade, C risk type of trade. Hence, yeah, you guys see the $200 trade here. None too crazy, nothing too massive here. And yeah, man, potentially gonna wait and see price move here. So let's see. Let me just grab myself some water here, and I'll be back. I will be back. Yeah. So basically, we're still waiting to see price break these lows here. And once price breaks the lows here, I'm interested. I'm still interested. The sales are still looking money here. Potential moves to these areas here. Obviously, this is where I want to see um myself take profits, right? At 40.10 here. And the rest of the trade will be, yeah, I'll let the rest be a runner. Yeah, that's the whole plan here. So we shall see. We shall see. Hopefully we do that. Yeah, so price is still playing around in these areas. Price is still playing around in these areas here. And we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, so we're currently sitting in profits here. Let's see how price is gonna move. Are we going to get that push? It's not like too crazy of profits, guys. Yeah, volume. Volume is the problem here. Yeah, let's see if we're gonna get a small push here, and I'll just take profits there. Um, Yeah, price looks like it wants to create that top wick here and potentially move lower here. I'm still open for the sales, guys. I'm still in the sales. But yeah, I'm expecting this move to play out uh pretty slow here. It's probably gonna be one of those moves that are gonna play out slow. And otherwise, that would mean I am taking a loss here. Yeah, price actually just broke out of the range here. If you look clearly here, we just got a break out of the range here. And yeah, man, I'm still expecting to see potential moves here. Potential moves lower. So we'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Few more pushes lower here to 4008. This is where I'll be taking full TP. Somewhere around here, 40010 actually. I'll be taking 80% of the trade here. And as price breaks, re-breaks these lows here, I'm actually going to adjust my stops here. Oh. Yeah, let's see how we're gonna close here, guys. Let's see how we're gonna close. Yeah, I actually didn't get to do a top-down analysis on this trade here because I just got in and I saw a setup immediately here. London session is always slow, guys. Oh my goodness, London session has been the slowest actually for quite some time. But yeah, if we came in earlier here, this was gonna be the move, right? This was gonna be the nice move that we were. Yeah, I was probably gonna grab this move, right? Yeah, thing is, hey man, unforeseen circumstances. Yeah, yeah, and I was not available during 9 a.m. session. Wow, guys, this was gonna be a beautiful trade, guys. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, all good. It's all good. All good, guys. It's all good. Oh man, look at that. Look at gold, guys. All right, so if we do actually push, right, and close above like this on this candle, the potential moves would be these, right? So yeah, we probably might just get tapped if we do actually close like this, because this would pass as a fake out here. This would be a 15 fake out. Price would have just, decided to tap us in and potentially move back higher here. Yeah, so this would be a loss, guys, if we actually do close above. But we'll see, we'll see. Yeah, the trade is still like this. The stops are still gonna stay at the same area here. I'm already in the trade. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. 2 minutes to a closure here on the 15. Let's see how we close. Yeah, the problem is volume, guys. We don't have volume. The market is basically moving slow here. Yeah, we'll see how we play out, especially right here on the 30 here. We are probably also going to create support on the 30 here. One thing that I'm realizing right now is that we have resistance in this area, and that is something that I did not look into. But yeah, be one of those L trades. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is time, guys. Time. Entries outside of the session here is an issue. We'll see 15 seconds to a closure here. Well, price looks like it's trapped in this area. The reason why we don't trade during low times of volume here is because price usually, gets trapped, price usually gets trapped in the ranges here. And amen, ranges are not good. Ranges are not good. This is where liquidity is at. This is where we might just get grabbed, right? For the fact that they know that our sell stops and our stop losses where they chilling, right? And we might just get a candle that pushes up here, takes me out, and pushes lower here, potentially moves lower. So yeah, if you're not in the trade, yeah, chillax, just relax. No need to be in a rush here. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad, bad, bad. Yeah. Obviously, some of the mistakes that I'm making here, my account can handle. So just make sure that if your account cannot handle certain things, if I say don't go in, don't go in. Don't go in. Just wait, guys. Just wait. But if your account can handle, yeah, man, feel free. Feel free. Feel free. Like, yeah, we in a very tough position, very tough range, no moves. Like literally, like there are no moves here, guys. Nothing. Yeah, we're currently sitting in drawdown here. We're currently in losses, unfortunately. Yeah, guys, like if price does take us out, right, this would just be liquidity, liquidity grabs. I've been in this situation before. Yeah, don't put yourself in this situation, guys. Don't put yourself in this situation. Relax. Yeah. Here's the game plan, guys. In the next 8 minutes here, if we do close above this range, right, I'm actually gonna cut my losses short. I'm gonna close. Yeah, all I'm looking for, guys, is a young 30, 40 pips. Let's see if price is gonna give us that, bro. Young 30, 40 pips. Then I'm out. I'm out. Like literally. Literally. So let's see if price wants to reward us that. Yeah, but I'm just gonna drop gems here during this session, guys, as we are waiting for the trade, as we'll be, yeah. I'm going to drop gems for y'all guys here. And yeah, man, the session will be more about being with like-minded people. So when you're with like-minded people in life, you will go a long way, right? When you are with people who understand you, when you're with people who actually respect you for who you are and what you do, you will actually go a long way in life, right? One thing that you need to know to need to understand. I don't want to get too biblical here. I don't want to get too preacher like. But one thing you need to understand is, guys, if you really understand the Bible and you really read the Bible, you will know that, um, uh, like in life, um, the true uh, 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 and basically, let me just say the best people to surround yourself with is like-minded people, right? When Jesus was basically walking with these disciples, I don't remember a time where, yeah, the disciples would question him. but most of the time the disciples would do what he asks, right? Because he had like-minded people. He brought like-minded people into his circle, and that is what he was moving around with, right? I don't want to sound too preacher like again, but yeah, being with like-minded people is very, very helpful in this life, and you will really go a long way, right? um yeah, so you guys really need to choose the right friends, choose the right partners in your life, choose the type of people who will actually understand your goal, people who will actually understand what you need in this life. And those type of people are the people who are actually going to carry you along. Those are the type of people who will, keep you away from making mistakes, people who are going to make sure that they keep you away from making bad decisions in life that might make you end up in jail, make you end up, in very tough positions, right? So whoever you choose in your life as a partner, whoever you choose in your life as a friend, make sure that you choose the right people, because those people are the people who are going to push you. Those are the people who are going to be with you throughout. And those people need to understand you, and those people are the people who are going to help you grow and not help you fall. There's this verse, guys, Proverbs 13, verse 20. Proverbs 13, verse 20 says, walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm. You understand? So once you are a companion of fools, you will suffer harm, guys. Like literally, you will suffer harm. You will end up in a position where you don't want to find yourself in, and that ends up putting you on a very, 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 undesirable place, right? It puts you in a very undesirable place. So in life, you really need to find yourself, adjust yourself with the type of people, the type of circle, and the type of women or the type of men that you are like, right? Like-minded people. When you are like that person, you will not influence that person to do wrong things, right? And when you are unlike that person, you'll find yourself influencing each other to do things that you might just not find interesting. You might not find a part of yourself, a part of your life. So when you choose like-minded people in life, you find yourself doing things with those people, and it comes off natural. You don't even have to fight it, right? You don't have to fight it. It comes very natural for you guys to be able to maneuver this life, because you guys have like-minded ideas. You guys understand each other, and you guys push, right? um on a much higher level, because you guys are not just friends, you guys are not just partners, you guys are help each other make the best decisions in life, right? And the moment these people you know take you left, and you keep on feeding onto those people, you're going to find yourself in a very tough position. So make sure that you do not feed the wrong people in your life. Make sure you always feed the right people in your life. Make sure that you put yourself in positions where um, you um, put yourself in positions where you basically um, feed the energies that are right, right? Another thing is, guys, if you look at Proverbs 20, one more, guys, one more. I'm not trying to be preacher like, one more. Um, it describes a lazy person, neglected fields, and warns that poverty can arrive gradually because of constant sleeping, constant resting, and avoiding responsibility, right? So when you're with people who are constantly sleeping, actually, as yourself, like as an individual, right? I'd say, like, if you are constantly sleeping, constantly lazy, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it warns that poverty can arrive, right? And gradually, like, it's not something that will just attack you. You find yourself poor tomorrow, but like poverty is something that will attack you, right? And it'll arrive gradually, right? And yeah, because of constant sleeping and resting, right? Resting is not a good thing. Just to say, I'm tired, let me just take a rest, let me just, lay back a bit. i- Rest when you have done enough, right? Rest when you have done enough. Rest when you have worked so much that you like your body can't take anymore, and then give yourself some rest. But then also give yourself a schedule. If you're planning on sleeping 8 hours a day, let that be the only thing that you do, right? Proverbs 20 talks about that, right? Let that be the only thing that you do. If you sleep around those times, like, let that be the times of sleep, right? And after that, work, 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 right? And avoid all these type of, if anything makes you feel like you're tired, if anything makes you feel like you constantly wanna, like there's this cloud above you that wants to, stop you from pushing or gaining success or anything like that. Make sure that you avoid it by um waking up, drinking a lot of juice, right? This thing actually helps a lot. Drink a lot of juice, drink a lot of water. Keep yourself away from any ideas that are gonna make you want to rest, right? Or sleep, right? And yeah, man, if you stay out of bad friends, bad company, you will actually succeed in life, and you will actually grow, right? And if you are with like minded people, those people will not influence you to make bad decisions in your life. And you might find yourself in jail. You might find yourself, in very tough positions, that you yourself never planned to be in, right? And have you ever seen yourself in a position where you're like, damn, bruh, only if I wasn't here. You know how tough that is. You know how bad that is. Where you're like, you make decisions, maybe you find yourself smoking, drinking, taking drugs and all those type of things. And when you're sitting alone, you're like, damn, I shouldn't have been in this situation. What made me be in this situation, right? And only to find out that it is the decisions and the people you have been around, right? And yeah, like I've heard so many stories about people who have chosen wrong friends, so many stories of people who have chosen the wrong partner, so many stories of people who have chosen wrong in their lives, only to find themselves in very tough positions, only to find themselves regretting the decisions they have made. But only if they stepped away and stood and asked God for guidance and asked God to actually lead them to the right places, they would have found themselves in a better position. They would have found themselves making better decisions, right? So, yeah, like, I don't want to sound godlike, but if you really, really adjust yourself in a godly manner and you ask God for guidance, you ask God to give you the right people in your life, I feel like He will do that, right? He will do that, and he will chase away all the negativity, all the negative people, all the people who want to bring you down. Because sometimes friends don't want to bring you down literally, like they're not chilling there, plotting against you. Nah, that's not how friends bring you down. Friends bring you down by just having the wrong um um having the wrong mentalities, right? You guys find yourself in positions where you guys are not compatible. How do you find out that you're not compatible? For example, people are smoking drugs. You want to stop, right? You want to stop smoking drugs. You want to stop taking in all these substances. So how do you find yourself in a position where you are taking substances with friends? That's if you don't move, right? Sometimes you find that those people have always been taking substances in their life, right? They've always been taking drugs. They've always been consuming all of these things, right? But because now you found yourself in that company, in that position, now you find yourself also taking drugs, taking substances. And when you step back and you sit back and you chill alone, you wonder, you're like, no, this is not the life that I chose for myself, right? So you guys need to ask God for guidance. And if God is not your thing, like, really chill and ask yourself for guidance, right? Ask yourself for guidance, really, start positioning yourself in a different light, right? Start positioning yourself in a position where um you end up taking right decisions. And yeah, basically move away from all the negativity, move away from all the bad friends that you could have in life, right? Because one thing for sure, the people you choose in life will determine how far you get, right? Some people naturally will just hold you down and make sure that you stay down. Hey man, that's not me, that's the Bible, man. Thessalonians 3, verse 6, guys, it says, believers should stay away from people who live irresponsibly and refuse to work. It's crazy. Crazy. It's crazy, bro. So you guys really need to lock in. This is one thing that I use as a guide to life. You don't have to use it, you know, you don't have to use it. That's my guide to life. And that is something that I've always looked into, and something that you know has always sparked my light, you know and yeah. But yeah, guys, so basically right now we have closed outside of the range here, right? Yeah, I'm actually gonna cut my losses, guys. Nah, this is not the trade that I'm gonna take, right? This is not the trade to take. uh Maybe if we close back inside, right, let me just hold it a bit longer, hoping. Yeah. But now when I'm looking at the rest of my charts here, there's no hope here. There's no hope for this trade, guys. Um there's no hope for this trade. Unfortunately, there's no volume, right? There's no volume. Price is basically, trading very in a very tough position here, right? But yeah, let's just hold, guys, because I already set the trade. Let's just hold and see what price does. If it closes above here, well, we will have lost $200. But if it keeps on pushing lower here, that will be a W trade, and we'll see. Yup, 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 yup. Well, moves might be looking good here to potentially move lower here. But we have closed above, all right? We've closed above the range here. And for the fact that we have closed above the range, the possibilities of price keeping on moving uh, uh, higher here is high. Possibilities of price moving higher is high, but yeah, I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna hold. Yeah, very risky trade because of low volume times here. And that is why I don't like entering the market after um uh uh, uh sessions have already taken place here. We're still in London, by the way. We're still in London session, and price is moving pretty slow here. So we'll see. We'll see. We shall see. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, man, the trade is still looking tough, man. The trade is still looking bad here. Yeah, we are probably gonna get stopped out, guys. Unfortunately, probably gonna get stopped out. Our previous trade was break even, and right now we are probably gonna take an out. So we'll see, man. We'll see. I don't wanna jinx it. I don't wanna jinx anything, yeah. But yeah, if we do take an L, yeah, it's because of low volume here. Low volume times. But yeah, if price decides to keep on pushing lower here, this would be beautiful. This would be amazing here. This would be amazing. If price decides to keep on pushing lower here, this would be nice trade. Let's see if we take a loss. Will we be on? Let's see. Yeah, man. If we take a loss here, that would be crazy. Like that would be. Let's see. Oh, that's a win. What am I doing? Yeah, we'll be on 72%, 69. Wow, 69% win rate here. It's still good. It's still good. A lot of traders do not even achieve that type of win rate, right? But yeah, looks like we are falling. We are going down and down and down and down. The win rate keeps on plummeting here. But yeah, we're gonna lock in. We're gonna lock in. Obviously, we're gonna have to raise it up to 80, back to 80. But yeah, yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. This is the slowest trade I've ever been in. But yeah, uh, yeah. In this life, guys, you need to surround yourself with like-minded people. That's for sure. Um, because when you find yourself taking drugs, all right, when you find yourself taking drugs, it'll you should blame yourself. You know, you should blame yourself for taking drugs because friends give you signs and signs and signs all over and all over again, and you decide not to listen. That's where a lot of people get it wrong there. Read books, uh, focus, work hard, avoid sleep, avoid resting, avoid even, laying your head on the sofa and taking a mini nap. Work hard, work hard, work hard. Every second that you waste in life is a precious second that God has given you, and you don't want to waste God's time. You don't want to waste God's time. Is what God has given you. Amen. You can't take back. And one fact is, guys, it doesn't matter where you are in life, choosing people. Let's say, for example, guys, you are a Forex trader, right? You really want to become the best Forex trader in your squad. You really want to become the best, whatever, like the best musician in your squad, the best anything, right? Let's say, for example, you want to become the best, right? You want to become the best. And now you have friends and, or you have partners or whatever, people who are holding you back, right? Um, yeah, you shouldn't you shouldn't waste your time in indulging in them or trying to change them, right? Don't try to change a a a, a person ever in your life. Find the right people, because out there are people who have already changed. There are people who have already taken decisions on who they want to be. There are already people who have made decisions on who they want to be, how they want to live their life, how they want to, all those type of things, all those good things, right? And why force yourself on changing someone who's not interested? You guys get where I'm coming from? Like, why do you want to force your friend to stop smoking weed? Why? When you can go out there and find a friend who doesn't smoke weed at all? What's better? Forcing someone to stop smoking weed, or finding a friend that doesn't smoke weed at all, like at all? You see, when I say find like-minded people, that's that's the basis of what I'm talking about. Because now, the very same person you're gonna force to stop smoking weed tomorrow, when they are not happy, they're gonna tell you that you forced me to stop smoking weed. You decided to try and change me, and you found me the way I am. So get out of here with your stupid life. You know what I'm saying? So, like, change is a choice. And, let's say, for example, you are in transition with people, right? Maybe you find a person who is in rehab, for example, right? Someone who is like literally working on changing how they speak to people, changing how they, like, communicate with people. Like if you find a person in that process already, right, then you guys work together to, like, let's say you also addicted to smoking weed, right? And then gradually that will help you fall in line, right? Gradually that will help you fall in line, because now it's easier to be with the person who already wants to change than trying to change someone, right? So those are the type of things that you guys really need to look into when you're friends. Those are the type of things that you really need to look into when you are um in life in general, right? Because now when you force people to change, they will pay you back by not changing. And who's gonna get hurt? Yourself, right? Your heart, your peace of mind is gonna, you're gonna go crazy. You're gonna go crazy, you know. For example, let's say you want to choose peace, right? You want to be a peaceful person, but a person keeps on, but you are with people who are not peaceful. What happens? They mess up with your peace of mind. And when they mess up with your peace of mind, in turn, you are not at a position where you can, you know, you can, like, you can't do anything, guys. Like, I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. I don't know if I'm making sense. But yeah, so you really need to, lock in this life. You really need to, focus and force yourself to, like, really readjust your life, readjust your positions, readjust your relationships, readjust the people you communicate with, readjust the type of music you listen to, readjust the type of places you visit, and all those type of things, right? All of those things are a contributing factor to your life, right? All of those things are a contributing factor to your life. When you see your life on standstill, right? Change, change, right? Change. And it takes other people longer to realize that change goes a long way, and it takes other people one day to realize that change goes a long way, right? And um no human being is your baby. So don't stop treating your friends like they are your children. Stop trying to force them to do anything, right? As long as we don't match in ideologies, as long as we don't match in ideas, as long as you want to keep on smoking weed and I'm trying to stop, I'm going to step back, right? I'm going to step back. I'm going to stop myself from chilling with you. And I'm going to stop myself from being around you. I'm going to stop myself from entertaining you. And then in return, I will stop smoking weed, right? I will stop smoking weed. I will go to people who, are going to help me, really realize my strength, realize my power, realize my vision, and who are going to be with me along the way until I stop smoking that weed, right? Until I stop smoking, or until I stop this bad habit that I have, right? But before, like, you can't tell a person that they have a bad habit when they don't see it as a bad habit, right? But if you see it as a bad habit, then you are the only one who can change. But when a person does not see certain behaviors as a bad habit, you can tell them, you can teach them about these bad habits. Like, literally, like, it's like, hey man, I don't know. I don't have any other better way to explain what I'm saying right now. Right? I don't have any other way to explain, any better way to explain what I'm saying right now. Like, if a person does not know that what they're doing is a bad, or it's a bad habit, then you can't change them, right? Because now you're telling them smoking is bad for you, smoking is bad for you, smoking is bad for you, right? But they keep on smoking. Next morning they wake up, they smoke. Bro, I told you smoking is bad for you. Why are you smoking? Hey man, I need this. You know what I'm saying? And now you find yourself in a position where you're having problems. But now if a person wants to stop smoking and you tell them smoking is bad for you, smoking is bad for you, yeah, it's hard, it's gonna take time, but they're gonna end up stopping to smoke. Why do they end up stopping? Because they want to stop, right? They want to stop smoking. So yeah, those are the little things that you guys need to look into, right? When choosing friends, when choosing partners, when choosing, yeah, any of those things. How does that apply in trading? So, for example, let's say you have friends who are not non-traders, right? And every time you lose money in trading, because you are gonna lose money, every time you lose money in trading, they discourage you. Ah, man, you suck, right? You suck. Trading is not for you. Stop trading. Leave it alone. Maybe you chilling, right? You wanna lock yourself in. You wanna learn a setup. You wanna back test. They come knocking on your door. Go 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 go. Ayo man, ayo, let's go party. Like nah, guys, I'm back testing. Nah, man, what you talking about? Know what I'm saying? Stop that. Stop that. So realizing your power, realizing who you are, realizing the type of life you wanna live, and adjusting yourself to that life will be the most beneficial thing. Because sometimes people come off as if they want to help you, but they actually drag you down. And that's what a friend is, right? A friend might come off like they have good intentions for you, like they wanna do all these things that are good for you, but in turn they just take you back to smoking weed. You know, you haven't been smoking weed for 3 months, 4 months, and because you're with friends who are always smoking, they will keep on, showing you this the joint. They'll keep on, showing you the joint all the time. They'll keep on showing you the joint, every time. Keep on showing you the joint. You know what I'm saying? They're like, oh yeah, we forgot. Oh, you said you don't want to smoke anymore, right? 2 days later, they show you the joint. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Ah man, I'm gonna stop, man. I'm just like you. I'm just like you, man. I also want to stop, man. 2 days later, they show you the joint. Now you keep on asking yourself, am I going to see the joint every 2 days? Right? So how are you going? How are you going to detach? How are you gonna stop when friends keep on showing you the joint? Yeah, guys. So price actually closed above, and price has actually closed above twice. Um, yeah, one, two, three times the closures above. Yeah, we have closures above. Yeah. So yeah, guys, if price does move here, we are actually gonna go out here. It's gonna be a loss for me. And yeah, that'll be it. That'll be the trade for me. That'll be a session for me. And yeah, man, we'll just um brace ourselves for better trades here. Better trades during what's this? Better trades during New York. Yeah, this is what price does, guys, when we don't have volume, right? There's a lot going on here. There's a lot going on here. So next time when you open trades, next time when you trade, make sure that volume is in the market, right? Yeah, I just impulsively got in, I felt like the setup looks amazing and all those type of things. But yeah, as long as there's no volume, yeah, the setup does not work. The trades will not work. But if there's volume, the trades will play out pretty well here. Yeah, imagine, guys. Imagine every 2 days you're with friends who smoke. You told them you don't want to smoke anymore, but for the fact that you're chilling with them, every 2 days they keep on showing you the joint. Every 2 days they keep on showing you the joint. You know, like it's gonna end bad for you, right? It's gonna end bad for you. You're gonna find yourself in a position where you smoke again. And then what if you have a condition? What if you die, right? What if you die? And that is the unfortunate part, right? Because now you've been smoking this joint nonstop. Because the person or the friends you're chilling with um don't want to stop smoking the joint, right? And it's the same thing when it comes to people respecting you. When you demand respect to people who don't respect you, unfortunately, you're not gonna be respected. Like at all, guys. Like it's like you're forcing something that does not exist in their life. Like in their minds, that thing does not exist, right? Now you keep on forcing it. Respect me, respect me, respect me, respect me. But man, that will never happen. You're dreaming. Like it's like a dream. You dream you keep on dreaming. You keep on dreaming, right? But if you chill with people who respect you for who you are, you know, that will never stop. Like they will respect you. That's it. Like I'm gonna make an example of I used to chill with nerds, right? I used to chill with nerds in high school. Guys, nerds are never respected, like ever. Like you will never find a nerd who is respected in this life, right? And you know, the nerds I used to chill with, like I wasn't a nerd, right? I was part of the cool boys, the boys who used to, smoke, chill, get the girls, and all those type of things. But now, for the fact that I used to like have friends who are nerds, I would see how my true friends would treat the nerds, right? And they would never change. Like you'd see, like the nerds would always demand respect, right? The nerds would be like, bro, stop treating me this way, blah, 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 blah. The cool kids would just laugh, the cool kids would just laugh, the bullies would just laugh and be like, ah, man, what you talking about? Respect? Respect yourself, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And excuse the language, by the way. But yeah, respect yourself and all those type of things. So that would be an ongoing thing, right? That would be an ongoing thing. So like the nerds used to chill in the library, right? So every time I would go to the library, find those nerds chilling there because I have respect, right? I choose to respect people no matter what. I would go and chill with those nerds, right? And I would find myself, having conversations that most people have never had with these guys, right? I would find myself learning. They would teach me things, right? They would teach me schoolwork, things that I I wasn't, accustomed to when I chill with the other friends, right? So I was able to, twist and turn. I was able to chill with the nerds. I was able to chill with the cool kids, right? But now, when the cool kids or the bullies, right, the bullies would go to the library, they would bully the nerds, make fun of them, talk about how big their heads are and all those type of things. And then now, I would be chilling then and I'd be like, nah, bruh, that's not how to treat a person, right? And they'd be like, bruh, we just playing, bruh, none too personal. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal, right? But at the end of the day, the nerds would find themselves feeling affected, they find themselves feeling some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And I would be that guy in between who would make them feel like they're actual human beings, right? Make them feel respected. Be like, nah, bro, don't worry about that, Nick. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, don't worry about that guy. That guy is a jerk. That guy sucks, right? And I'd see those nerds actually opening up to me a little more and more and more. And I'd go to the library, chill with some of the nerds, and some of the nerds were my best friends, right? They became my best friends because I knew how to respect the nerds. I knew how to respect nerds, like in general. And some of them today, when they see me, they respect me too, right? And that was the relationship between the nerds and me, right? And obviously, yeah, fine. I was part of the cool boys. I used to chill with the cool boys. We used to, you know, go out, drink, smoke, do all those type of things, go for the girls. You know what I'm saying? And that was my life. But I knew how to respect other people's lives. I knew how to respect other people's positions, right? And I knew how to listen and understand what their desires were, right? If my friend was a nerd and he would tell me, "Hey, yo, bro, I don't like what you're doing," right? Because I'm not perfect, right? I don't like what you're doing. I'd be like, "Oh, facts, 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 facts," right? And then I would deviate from what I'm doing and I'll chill and I'd actually listen to what they have in their minds, and I would actually respect that. Right? I would chill. I'd literally let them be whoever they want to be, and I would accommodate them. Right? I would accommodate those nerds. Right? But yeah, that's that's one thing that you need to understand. So also, it like this life, guys, boils down to everything. Like when you're with people who don't respect you, it becomes a problem because now you're always making fun of them or making, you know what I'm saying, or making fun of each other or all those type of things. And then now you find yourself in a position you're chilling with people, they don't respect you, they don't value you. And it's just life, man. It's just life. But one thing that I noticed, the reason why the nerds used to chill in the library is because it was just the nerds, right? And the girls, like some girls would go to the library for some weird reason, but the guys who were nerds, they were always chilling in the library. We used to go to the library because we wanted the girls, right? We wanted the girls in the library. So there was this girl, there was this girl who I used to entertain in the library called Angel. So I'd only go to the library because of her, right? During break time, I'd go to Angel and be like, "Hey, what's up, Angel?" Right? And I'd see Angel chilling with the nerd boys. So I had to be friends with the nerdies. You know what I'm saying? I had to respect the nerdies, right? So that they can tell Angel how good of a guy I am. Because I had a crush on Angel, right? So yeah, that's that's pretty much how life is, guys. Like when you respect people, so the nerds would chill in the library because they were a squad, right? They were united. They were united in the library. It was just them and no one else, right? During break, it was just them, right? They'll take the lunch boxes. Some of us never had lunch boxes, right? Never ate lunch boxes because we felt like we're the cool kids, right? So we'd always buy in the tech shop. Like bringing a lunch box to school, like what? What you saying, bro? Lunchbox? What? You know what I'm saying? So I'd always like my parents would always give me money to go buy at the thingy. My parents would always give me money to go buy at the at the tuck shop. So I would have money to buy at the tuck shop, right? Because I didn't want to feel left out, right? Because the cool kids have money, right? The cool kids have status, right? So buying at the tuck I mean, bringing lunch boxes would seem weird, right? And not to say I never brought a lunch box to school, but um, like it was kind of weird not to have some sort of money when I was chilling with those type of boys. But now, if I had a lunchbox, I would go to the library, right? Because I knew why. Why would I go to the library if I had a lunchbox? Because I knew that the type of people in the library are not gonna judge me for having a lunchbox, right? They're not gonna treat me some type of way. They're gonna respect me for bringing the lunchbox, right? Because we were like-minded people. In the library, I would blend in. I would blend in to be like the nerds so that we are like-minded, right? So when you're like-minded with the people that you're around, everything just moves smoothly, right? And I chill with them. Most of the time, nerds would talk anime. Like, yeah, I was that guy. I was interested in anime sometimes. Like we chill there, talk anime, talk Goku, Bakugan, talk all those type of things, Naruto, One Piece, all those type of things, all those good things. We chill there, talk about all of these shows. One Piece, One Piece, bro, and have arguments. You know, but we were like-minded people because at the end of the day, they would help me with my schoolwork. In return, they would help me with my schoolwork. Like I would start and write down, mathematics. I'd be like, bro, I have a problem here. Can you please help me with this? One, two, three. I'd be like, yo, Larry, you my nigga. Pull up. You my boy. Pull up. Let me show you how you do this thing. Right. And in turn, I would pass. Right. I would pass. I'd get like proper marks and all those good things. So chilling with like-minded people in life is always important because now when you're with like-minded people, right, when you're with like-minded people and you guys you're going to respect each other. Like respect will not even be a problem because you guys are like-minded. But when you have different minds, respect becomes a problem, right? Respect becomes a problem. Understanding each other becomes a problem because you guys wouldn't be in the same wavelength, right? Because one would say you wrong and the other one would be like, nah, you wrong. The other one would be like, nah, you wrong. The other one would be like, nah, you wrong. And then now you see, this is why, like, okay guys, I have a confession. I'm going to confess, right? I used to smoke. Yeah, I used to smoke. Used to chill with friends who smoked, right? Always wanted to stop, right? I used to smoke weed. Always wanted to stop, but I couldn't because the type of people I used to chill with were smokers. You know what I'm saying? What led me to stopping? What led me to stopping? I had to choose a different path. I stopped chilling with the boys, right? Stopped chilling with the boys, started chilling alone. You know what I'm saying? Started chilling with different friends, started, moving differently. And then I stopped smoking. And not to say those boys aren't my boys, right? The boys are still my boys, but I had to distance myself from them so that I can be whoever I want to be, right? So that I can respect my body, so that I can love my body, so that I can be healthy, so that I can, move into the gym. Because right now I also started gymming, right? Right now I lift weights, right? I lift weights. But when you find yourself in a circle where people don't do those type of things, it becomes a bit uncomfortable for you and for them, right? It just doesn't become uncomfortable for you alone. It becomes uncomfortable for them because now they're not used to having friends who don't smoke. They're not used to having friends who go to the gym. They're not used to having friends who aspire to become something in life. They're not used to having friends who lock themselves in and work hard until they're successful. They're not used to having those type of people in their circle, right? So now when you come there as a different person, they like their minds cannot adjust, right? Because they haven't set themselves up for change. So their minds cannot adjust, so they cannot understand you, right? But now when you're with friends who understand you, and you know, like their minds end up adjusting. Their minds end up adjusting to your lifestyle because now your lifestyle is their lifestyle. So it becomes easy to transition, right? And like, okay, I also had used to have a friend called okay, I'm not gonna name the name, right? I used to have a friend who used to be in competition with me for girls. Like he used to be in competition with me for girls each and every day. He'd be like, "Hey, bro, you weak. You ain't got the girls. You ain't got nothing." Like I used to never get respect from this guy, right? Because he thought he had the girls. He thought he was that guy. You know what I'm saying? And how did I end up readjusting and moving myself from that person? I got his girl, right? Which was a wrong thing to do, by the way. I shouldn't have done that. But I took his girl because he didn't respect me. I took his girl and then I moved away from him because I was just trying to show him, teach him respect, right? I was just trying to teach him respect. So I ended up doing what? I ended up taking his girl. After taking his girl, I went out of that. I went out of that. Yeah, I went out of that lifestyle with his girl and I left him alone. Because now we were in competition for going, like we were in competition trying to impress girls, and that was not my life. I'm not I wasn't out there to impress girls, right? I used to get girls, but my mission in life wasn't to chase girls. So he used to chase girls, right? And for the fact that I wasn't chasing girls like him, he thought I couldn't get girls. These are just life lessons that I'm giving you guys here. So that next time when you're with like-minded people, right? So that next time when you're chilling, you need to be like, you know what I'm saying? You need to understand the type of people that you surround yourself with, right? I'm just doing this so that you guys can understand. Right? So that next time when you make life choices, you make the right life choices. Yeah, I'm just doing this so that you guys can make the right life choices for yourselves. Choose the right people in your circle. If you want to be successful, you know what I mean. The only way I became successful in Forex was choosing my changing my circle, right? And the only way to grow in Forex is if I adjust my circle and I make my circle more of people who are like-minded, right? And that is part of the reason why I'm starting my Forex channel group where I only want people who are like-minded, right? Only want people who want to grow, only want people who want to be the best of the best in this trading industry. So yeah, if you are interested in any of those type of things, make sure you join my live sessions. All right, guys, I'm out. I'm out. I just took a loss here during London session. I'm going to adjust that. 69. Wait. Yeah, I'm sitting on 69% win rate right now. Hey man, it has been dropping. It has been dropping and I'm not loving it. I'm not loving it. All right, yeah, 69.2% right now, currently sitting on that. 5 BE, 4 losses, and 9 wins here. So basically, we have 18 trades in total, 9 wins, and the rest were just, yeah, weak trades. Right? Weak trades, yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna have to readjust some of the things here, become a bit more strict on taking the trades. And yeah, man, I will see you guys during New York session. Actually, I'm just gonna take a water break. I'm just gonna chill a bit. You know what I'm saying? Play some FIFA, because yeah, I wanna, get my mind off of some things. And yeah, after playing FIFA, I will come back a stronger man. And we probably gonna take a W trade during what's this? During land is it during New York, during New York session. So make sure that you guys are subscribed to my channel. Make sure that you guys are you tap that bell notification. Also follow me, and if you want to be a part of my Forex classes, Forex masterclass, make sure that you DM me on Instagram and or TikTok, right? One of the two. If you guys DM me there, I will be sure to I'll be sure to entertain you, right? I will check you out. And yeah, if you're interested in joining, I'll give you guys the prices and all those type of things. And yeah, man, let's make money together. Let's grow the community, which is the most important thing. Let's grow the community and let's make money together. And let me guys teach you on mindset, right? Let me teach you guys on how I perceive life, right? How I see life, and how and what made me a profitable trader, right? Because these are the type of practices that you need to give yourself, right? But above all, God, God is the only person that can help you change in this life. I can only give you guys the blueprint, but God is the only one above, you know, the God above. He's the only one who can literally make you a profitable trader and and all of that. Like he deserves all the praise in the world, right? So I like my best advice would be God first, right? And the rest of the advice, if you're trying to get the rest of the advice, make sure that you follow me, make sure that you subscribe to me, and I will give you guys the rest of the advice on how you gonna maneuver this Forex thing, right? We're gonna be a community, we're gonna talk about life, we're gonna share a lot of interesting things, right? But at the same time, we're still gonna talk we're still gonna talk the charts, right? The main important thing here is the charts, right? Whatever you guys are seeing in front of you here, that is the main important thing. And I want you guys to learn, and become profitable, right? And that's the most important thing. All right. Yeah. I think I've inspired some of you guys here. If you feel inspired, W to that. And yeah, man, I'm glad for having you guys in the session, London session. And yeah, man, we're still gonna push to New York, and we're still gonna push to other sessions. So W to that. Let's make money here. Let's be profitable traders, and let's stay away from people who are not like-minded with us, right? And let us create a community. Let us be like-minded people. Let us share one idea, one mindset, and let's grow. Let's grow, guys. Let's grow, right? If you're chilling with friends who don't respect you, chilling with friends who don't like whatever you're doing, chilling with friends who basically fake support you, because we have fake supporters in life. Yeah, make sure that